Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. Yeah, it is exactly 5 o'clock. I hope that time is working correctly where you are. It should be 5 p.m. So you can check that. Talk to your local time authority. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little bit exactly on time, but got a little stuck in traffic. Was trying to set up a new thing. Didn't quite work out. I've got some new things that I need to set up. So I did get a new camera here, and I do now have a desk cam again. So just in case an animal comes by, we can have an animal cam. I can have a bad GPS is a different opinion of the time. I can't help you about that. So got a few things kind of working out, kinks and that sort of thing. But I did get a fancy new camera. This beauty right here, and I will eventually be using this as my desk cam, my pointing down at the desk sort of camera. But I do need to. I tried to set it up just now, and I would have to have all kinds of wires and stuff going in front of me. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of figuring out as to where wires go. So that'll be soon. But that was holding me up a little bit. Didn't work quite as I would like. So. Let's see what we have in the chat here. We got Greg in the chat and Jacob and Beth. Hey, y'all. SC Go-To's in the house. 48 here. Laura Cameron. Welcome, welcome. Ruth Does It Post. Carol. Hey, Carol. I've also opened a box from Pen Chalet. Ink to Penance chat. New ink. Could this Friday get any better? I don't know if it could, Ruth. You have to tell us about what you got. Tina Tree. Hey, what's up? Elizonda. Who else? I missed somebody. Hey, welcome, welcome. Order a custom pen from Jason Neal. Oh yeah, we got somebody that's going to be they're trying to get enabled here. SC Go-To wants to be enabled on a pen. Denise is here. We got Greg Thomason. Hey, Greg Thomason in Atlanta, GA. My wonderful wife Audrey is in the house. Not in this house. She's in the Franklin Christoph house. Tina says, Audrey, that photo of your arm where the oven bit you is intense. It was actually a screaming hot pan that bit her. We'll talk about that in a sec. At work on a Friday holiday weekend? Yeah, well, somebody's got to do... is there a nose? You know what? Nose is over here trying to eat Scraggles like leftover kibbles. I'm going to let him. Nose, want to come up? Come on. Are you going to go all the way around the barn? Come over here? Okay, well, that's the thing you can do. Come on. He's traverses my whole mess over here just to get on the desk. There's a Nose Pants. Hey, Mr. Nose, what's up? There you go. So, yep, Nose is here. Let's see. Should have picked up an extra camera for Brad. I think Brad just got his own camera, actually. I forget what he said he got, like an A something. I got an A6400, and I'm real happy with it. It is real good. So, let's see. Had a couple people take off the holiday. Yeah, Audrey had to go in because a couple people took off for the holiday. But, it's the way it goes. Let's see, Laisha's here. Atomic Elf. That's a solid name. I like it. Artful Colorist. Hello, hello. Who else did I miss? Martin. All right, good. We're good. Got an Ink Miser, Colorverse Extreme Deep Field, NGC 1850. That ink set looks pretty darn cool. Pillars of Creation, Mythic Mountain, and Van Diemen's Ghost Ship. Obviously, need to do some writing. Yeah, you have to let us know how that Van Diemen's is. I think that Van Ness got those deep sea Van Diemen's in, so I might have to talk to Lisa over there about getting a hold of some of those, because they're otherwise kind of hard to find in the old US. Let's see, desk cam. There's a Mr. Nose's feet cam. You gotta pay for the feet. There we go, nose feet. So green chair new? No, this chair back here is one that we got. We've had that for ages, actually. Just usually I'm kind of more in front of it because Audrey's here and in this space. No, we picked that up at a surplus sale at my university. It was like $1, and the cats have torn it up a little bit, but whatever. It was $1, so it'll be okay. So yeah, if you saw Audrey's Instagram, there's no OnlyFans. Yeah, if you saw Audrey's Instagram, and Audrey can put her Instagram in the chat here. She got bit by the oven, sort of. She was taking garlic breads out of the oven, and we had an old oven mitt, and she was using that And I guess she found a spot where it was either wet or absolutely bare, and it burnt her finger. And so she went, ah, and went like this, and the pan came down and burnt her real good right here and right here. And so, yeah, she's, at the nib doctor. That's the one. So, yeah, she, that hurt last night for her, I'm sure. She says it's been a little bit better today, so that's pretty good. I like it. I like it. Oh, I was reading Greg's things here. So, yeah, I'm glad that her arm is feeling a little bit better. I got her some burn gel and stuff, so that'll be we'll get her back healthy and such. He's a good-looking boy. Mr. Nose is a good-looking boy. He's over here being ridiculous on my hand, just rubbing his face on my hand. So, your work writing with a fountain pen at this very moment? That's solid, Atomic Elf. Good choice. Yeah, it really... She was like, oh, it got me. I'm like, what got you? Oh, no, because I was in the other part of the living room, so... make full confession, I also got a bottle of kiwi tricolor. How's the kiwi, Ruth? You got to tell me about how that is. I haven't really tried much of that. Greg Mitz got a Peak Design Everyday Sling. Which Everyday Sling did you get? I have a couple of them over on my wall here. So, Memento Zero. Oh yeah, nice. She can use a lavender one. Yeah, maybe so. We're gonna go with lidocaine and aloe, I think, for now. Oof. You are shedding. Is it because it's real hot outside? It's pretty warm. But you're an inside cat. You don't even know. So, 13-liter gray. Wait, 13-liter? Oh, the Messenger Everyday Sling. You must have gotten the Everyday Messenger, right? 13-liter is that's a messenger bag size. The slings are smaller. Hey, it's Sandra Ross. What's up? Never had any kiwi before. I'll let you know when I've had a chance to use it. No, use it now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. What else have I missed here in the chat? I want to hear about this pen that SC GoTo is trying to get enabled on. Pen-abled. I actually had to leave the house today. It was, I'm correct? Good. I like being right. Their slings are really good, too. I'll grab a couple of slings. Because Audrey's not here to stop me. I have too many boxes at my feet. Audrey just texted me sent you the picture of my arm if you want to show it. Oh, yeah, I'll show it. Sure. Why not? People love seeing arm carnage. Here's a picture of Audrey's arm. Those burns. Yep. But first degree only, apparently. Didn't blister up, which I'm glad about. I was kind of worried it was going to blister there for a little bit, but it didn't. Yeah, it's a big ouch. Oh, he's close to pulling the trigger on a Mont Blanc Agatha Christie. I don't know the Agatha Christie off the top of my head, but I've heard that like some of my Mont Blanc friends like that for sure. Oh yeah, it's one of the snake pens, eh? I know, Audrey. Ouch, right? It was less dark last night, but more angry. Your finger burned. Oh yeah, that's right. She burned herself on the finger too. That was what started the horrible the broiler pans on the arm cascade. But yeah, she uses her fingers all day. I can't imagine doing that all day with a burned finger. It sounds awful. She was like, am I being kind of a wuss about this arm thing? I'm like, no, you're taking it like a champ because, man, I hate burns. I've burned myself in the dumbest ways possible. And every single time a burn is the worst thing. I hate burns. So that's the Agatha Christie. And aside from, being a little bit on the expensive side, and not that bad, actually, for these writer's editions, this is a gorgeous pen, I think. So, I don't have any. Your finger burn. Actually dropped a large Costco pot pie in her hand straight out of the oven one day. You still have scars. Jeez. So my dumbest burn injury was my very first Boy Scout camping trip as Yeah, I mean, I was a Boy Scout, so however old you are when you first become a Boy Scout, I don't know, early teens or something, I guess. And like it was a wilderness survival camping trip, and I'm like I'd only ever been on like regular old camping trips with my folks or whatever, but I made this thing that was like a Mr. Nose, really. I made this thing that was like a little stove. What do snakes have to do with Agatha Christie? It's from a story. Which story is that about? I forget what the exact deal is. Make sure it's reputable. Yeah, I mean, buy it from a good place, but that's not the Christie? Oh, that's not the Christie. That's a Rouge Noir. Huh. I Googled Agatha Christie, and that's what came up, and I thought that would... In fact, that's, like, a bunch of those came up. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, the Agatha Christie... It's also a snake. Just a slightly different snake. Should I not miss this opportunity to sign up for... free shipping within the U.S. or a $25 discount when I get my first order? Is that a thing I should do? There we go. There's the Agatha Christie. Another snake one. Sorry, wrong snake. They have at least 2 or 3 different snake pens. There's the Agatha. So yeah, it seems like it's pretty much that size. I think SC. That's how I remember it. Although. I said I'm not a Mont Blanc expert, so I made this like little stove thing. High nose, and what I made it out of was goodness. Can you have more fur come off you, bud? I made this stove out of a tuna can that I took paraffin wax and like curled up cardboard. Hi, yes, I will pet you. And then you let that dry or whatever, and then that becomes a stove. You can light the cardboard, and it wicks up from the paraffin, and it burns very nicely. And then you put a coffee can over the top of that with a couple of vents in it, and that becomes your stovetop. And it worked wonderfully, except that after I had cooked my food, I went to grab the coffee can to just move it to put the fire out, not thinking about how there was fire inside that coffee can that I literally just cooked food on. And just like burnt the crap out of the inside of my hand. It's like this. So, not sure that's the other. This isn't either? Well, then I am not sure what it is. Thanks, Amazon. Okay, fountain pens. Yeah, I think that's the Agatha. Except you're looking at the Vermeil one. I mean, I do need Audrey here to do that for me. There you go, Audrey. Now you can do that. Let's see, where'd it go? Yeah, I mean. So this is the Agatha Christie here. It's a pretty good sized pen, I think. Looks nice. I'm sure we got some Mont Blanc versions here, or Mont Blanc people here. There are 2 versions of the pen, silver and vermeil. Ooh, looks exactly like the Rouge Noir. It's bigger than the Rouge Noir. Rouge Noir is real skinny. So, I don't know. Worst part of burning yourself is you only have you to blame. Yeah, it's the way it goes most of the time. Oh yeah, but thicker, and it has a different like the end of the pen is very different as well. Like it's got this this piston knob back here. This with the what do you call it? The lines on it. It's not knurling. It's some other word, but and then the top is different too. The finial is bigger. Yeah, and it says Agatha Christie on it. So yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty cool. Seems pretty cool. Seller has a good reputation. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Who's got a piece of cheese in your hand and got a burn mark for years? Oof. Cheese. Hot cheese is absurdly hot. So, look at that. Audrey's now a blue name with a little ranch. I made Audrey a mod here, so she can do that. Go check traffic. Oh, okay, you're going to go check traffic. Yeah, she's been saying she's going to leave late today because of traffic. I will tell you, I hit a bunch of traffic just coming home from the old Walmart, Audrey, so it's it might be kind of rough getting home. Just saying. Sat there for a good while. So nice Tom Bihn bag there. Thank you. When Audrey leaves the stream to come home, we'll talk bags. But that one is brand new. Got that yesterday afternoon. So I did a little like quick unboxing on my my Twitch stream. Like the older Mont Blanc designs. Thanks for not throwing any flags. I mean, I don't have any. It's gonna take a long time. You need pizza in your belly. Yeah, same. I had a few Tex mixes, and that's all I've had time for today. Oh, and I got some Cookout, but I just got the drink, so still hungry. But man, Cookout unsweet tea, it's good stuff, and it was right next to that Walmart. I was like, I'm hot, and I need this. Sealing wax can create interesting scars too. Wow, I wouldn't think sealing wax would be that hard or that hot. Falls of Noose and Capitol Boulevard. What'd you miss? Oh no, just chatting. Pin Chalet just emailed the Memorial Day sales BOGO for D. Charles cases. Let's see what we got here. I should have a Pin Chalet email as well. There have been a few Memorial Day sales. Yep, there's the Pin Chalet. Memorial Day deals plus 10% off. Let's see. Can I pop this out? I can. So, display cap. Memorial Day deals. We got D. Charles Designs. I'm not familiar with D. Charles Designs. Like, pizza, subscribe. There you go. I'm not real familiar with that. Let's pull them out here. Hey, those aren't expensive at all with the, I mean, $17 for a 2-pen. That seems fine. Looks like some pretty nice leather. It's cool. Double pens, some other stuff. Conklin All-American or Conklin Abalone Gunmetal Enduras. That's a nice looking pen. Anybody have experience with these Conklin Abalones? Because they look pretty nice. Oh, the older kinds burn harder than the new ones. Yeah, the new sealing wax doesn't burn. Like, it's not that hot. I've gotten it on myself plenty of times. You're taking off? All right, see you later, Audrey. Drive safe. And I'll give you a call when I'm off here if you haven't gotten home already. Hope your drive is too bad. After an early dinner with the parents at the country club. Yeah, I'm not up to eating in public with people yet, but good luck with that, Sandra. Hope it goes well. Good to see you. Tool pen is on sale. Conklin All-American Olive Wood is on sale. The Narwhal Key West is on sale. New SD Aqua looks nice. Yeah, the SD Aqua does look pretty nice. I'm not a super fan, I don't think, but sealing wax. Oh yeah, I get it. Funny story about sealing wax, David. The first time I heard about sealing wax was in Alice in Wonderland? I want to say it was Alice in Wonderland, and I was like, why would there be wax on the ceiling? I don't know what the heck, a sealing wax and glue? What the hell are they talking about? So, this is the new SD Aqua, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of these kinds of materials most of the time. I think I like the way this looks here, but I don't love that you can see the back of the threads through it. That probably won't bother anybody but me, but I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't have to have it. I do like the blue and gold actually looks pretty good. I wonder if do they have a blue and silver for that one? I guess not. I think it just comes in the gold. Yeah. Let's see. Have the Conklin Abalone in rose gold. Like it a lot. It writes very smoothly. Oh, good. Eshbrook reminds me a lot of the Evernight King of Pen. Overall shape, clothes looks very similar. Yeah, it's not as big as a King of... Is it as big as a King of Pen? I feel like it's not as thick as a King of Pen, but it's been a while. Heard about it from Puff the Magic Dragon. Immediately had visions of little Jackie Paper sitting on Puff's head waxing the ceiling. Let's see what else do we have here. Oh, they've got these narwhals. I haven't actually looked at these yet. I wanted to save my first look for here. Interesting color. I don't love this gold. This gold isn't for me, really. Not as wide. When you take the cap off, they look very different because of the nib. Yeah, right. Yeah. I like this blue, though. This sparkly blue looks nice with this silver hardware. All right. Live the island life with the Narwhal Key West fountain pen collection. Classic rounded silhouette with the barrel, pin cap, and section made of matching sparkling resin. Hey, nose. Key West fountain pens will be available in 2 different colors, and each one is fitted with Narwhal's in-house number 6 fountain pen nib. Narwhal Key West fountain pens are cartridge converter pens and include a standard international converter. $55 though. That's not bad. Does it have fine, medium, fine, and medium? Yeah, all right. That's not bad. You got both Narwhals arrived today. Wow. Well, at $55, you know, couldn't be too bad. Yeah, they don't show it uncapped, but let's see if I can find it anywhere else. Oh. Does Narwhal make their own nibs? They say they make their own nibs. And I don't know that it's false. I do know that it's really rare to make your own nibs, but they say they do. So I'm going to say they do, I guess, because I'm not going to call them a liar unless I have proof. But it is kind of weird that they make their own nibs, but it's cool with me. And also, I think their nibs, like the nibs have been pretty good. I've had 2 of them, and they're pretty good. Am I planning on getting the new striped arrow? Probably. I'm going to wait to see it in person. Probably it'll be at the pen show. I'm sure Yaffa will be there. You got the Kiwi ink open. You're writing me and Audrey a note with it? Oh, nice. Thanks. How are you doing today? Doing good. Doing good. Pricing's really hard. Seems really hard to do for that price. Yeah, I think so too, right? I mean, it's a really low price for a house-made nib because the machinery to make nibs is absurdly expensive. Let's see if I can find my Narwhal. Is it in my to-be-cleaned bin? No. Just remember, will I be at the DC show? I am planning to be at the DC Pen Show, yeah. I'll just be around. Goldspot made a video about the new Narwhals. Yeah, all right. Yeah, they're like the official importers. Here we go. For Narwhal. Like, when I had my Narwhal fall apart on me, they're the ones that, like, the new one was sent from there. So, this is my Narwhal. I have a cam. Here's the nib. Influencer hands. Do it. You know you want to. You're a fancy webcam. No sound. Huh. All right, there we go. Yeah, it was when I switched. It was when I switched scenes. It just like decided it didn't know how to do that. Sound with the face count. Yeah, got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. Not sure why it won't show the. There we. Oh, it was in focus for a brief second. Anyway, it's got the little Narwhal on it. These are these nibs write perfectly well. The only issue I had with this pen was that my first one fell apart. Just something broke in here, and just the end like the whole end fell off of it. Just kind of self-destructed. But they sent me a new one pretty quickly, and you know, haven't had a problem with it since. Writes just fine. It's good. Perfectly fine pen. No complaints about that one. Yeah, it's a nice looking pen. It's a nice looking resin. I think it's pretty good. I like the exposed ink window. I know some people are like not a big fan of the exposed ink window. They want that to be hidden by the cap, but I'm totally fine with it being exposed. I kind of like that. Yeah. Got your pin back from day from nib tuning yesterday. Do you have any vintage pens? Yeah, I've got some. Not a huge amount. I'm not the biggest vintage fan, but you know, that's the way it goes. Is the nib imprinted or laser etched? I want to say it's probably lasered. Yeah, it's lasered. Yeah. Did I get a Gravitas? No, I haven't gotten a Gravitas yet. I've been thinking about getting one, but I haven't checked what shipping is going to be from Ireland. I feel like my hair is just everywhere today and not looking great. Sorry, y'all. No, I haven't gotten a Gravitas yet. Have y'all gotten one? I know a lot of reviewers got them, but Ben did not send me a Gravitas, so, which I'm not surprised. Like, I don't know him, so yeah, good. Glad the sound's back. If y'all are not familiar, Nez, I got to type around you, pal. Hi. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy, and everybody loves you. You ended up with 3 of them. Wow. Wow. Shipping's not that bad. Oh, 12, 15 bucks? Well, that's not bad, Susan. So Gravitas is made by this dude, Ben. And he seems like I've only met him like online once. He did a DC DC Pen Club Zoom. And I hung out with that because I go to those every once in a while and hang out in the Zoom. And further might be too large. I think especially this one, the like starter pen or whatever. I know. Well, I jumped out of the shower, went like this, and kind of like ran in here. I was running late the whole time. So I think this starter pen. Let's see, shop. What is this one called? Yeah, the entry pen. I don't think it's not very thick at all. I don't think. So, but these might be a little bit, but I don't think they're that thick really. But he was on this DC Pen Club Zoom, and he seems like a delightful guy. Like, he really wanted to make these Gravitas entry pens in such a way that they would be priced low enough that pretty much anybody could get one to like try out their Yovo nibs. He doesn't make these in-house. He has them made, but he does like a lot of etching and all this kind of stuff. It's PVD coated sections on it. They're aluminum bodies. What are these? Are these anodized or powder coated or something? Does it say? Let's see. So the section is 25 millimeters long, 11.3 millimeters is widest, tapering down to 9.8 millimeters. So that's a very normal sized pen, really. You buy an oversized entry with a number 8 nib. I don't have any number 8 nibs, Greg. I know that Ian Schoen has released the number 8 nibs for the Ultim pen, the Ultim 8 sections, but I don't have any number 8 nibs to put in it, so I haven't gotten one. If you want a thick pen, I just got a Lamy Aeon. Yeah, the Ion's pretty. It's pretty wide actually. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I think these are nice looking. And his idea was that he wanted to, make them available. Like you could get them with a bottle of ink and some good paper. I don't know if he's actually doing the ink and paper thing. Oh no, here we go. Comes in a custom pen sleeve, K5 converter, and 6 ink cartridges to get you started. No, that's pretty good. Doing ink, not doing paper. He was thinking his idea was he was going to do paper with them too, but. I really like some of these designs he does. Like, I'm a big fan of this right here. This knotwork with the matte finish. I think that's... I'm not even showing y'all. This knotwork with the matte finish. It's really good. I think that looks nice. And he does the lasering in-house. And he makes a bunch of pens out of concrete. Let's see if he has his concrete pens here. Oh, wait, how wide is this? 12 millimeters is the widest, tapering down to 11. So that's not actually that wide either in terms of a section. It's pretty okay. A little big for you probably because you're 13. Oh, well, if you're 13, yeah, that might be a little bit big. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Length uncapped, dimensions. Weight uncapped, 49 grams. 49 grams is not light exactly, but it's not terrible. Let's see if he's got these. Got his concrete pens on. Oh, here we go. Starter pack right there. Fountain pen starter pack. Rhodia plus diamine ink. Diamine blue black. Totally fine. 12 pounds. It's not bad. Rhodia dot pad. I like this. Yeah. Yeah. So he wants to get fountain pens in people's hands, and I think that's really good. Yeah, Martin, that's the thing I just found. Oh, this is a pen sleeve. I wonder if this is the pen sleeve that comes with the pen. That's cool. Stitched as his edges paint and sealed, so it won't fray over time. Tough, it's soft and interlining that won't scratch the softest of materials. Yeah, that's cool. I like stuff on his site. And he actually has these nice looking twist pens too. I almost bought one of these the other day, and but somebody beat me to it. They have this nice flat side on it on one side. They're delicately bead blasted and anodized. That looks pretty cool. I like those. Let's see. Got the concrete ones on here. He makes the concrete ones in-house. Hi, Clipsy. I don't see any concrete ones on here. Unless these are. Are these? Samsung, Coca-Cola. Your logo or text. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see the concrete ones on here, I don't think. Corporate. So I was literally just looking at. Good job, Mike. No. I don't see him. Anyway, y'all go check out Gravitas, because I think they got good stuff there. Yeah. It's a big nib. Number 8 is a big nib, for sure. The rest of them aren't. Number 6 is fine. But, yep. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. That's cool. He likes skulls a lot. I'm not the biggest skull fan. It's not the motif that really gets me going, but I like his Celtic knot stuff. I think those look really neat. Anyway, we got that one. Got that one we were talking about. Those. Oh yeah, this is the thing I want to talk about for sure. And that's that the Lamy 2000 has a new pen coming out. Lamy 2000 fountain pen anniversary edition, brown. There it is, right there. So how many y'all are getting this Lamy 2000 55 Yara Lamy? Price seems to have too many digits. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's actually, that's Canadian dollars. So currency today. That's only 559. Only $560. Let's see. 560 times like 10%, give or take. Yeah, it's only $625 ish, plus shipping likely. You pay like $350. Didn't you just say you were 13? You got $350 at 13 years old? I did not. Know how to milk it, lol. I love your regular Lamy 2K and this costs too much. I know, right? I really like the color. Like this brown is, the brown is good. I would have that. Actually, they're showing it here with, looks like a stub nib. Interesting. A lot of times they only have those in very small nibs. Doesn't even say what nib it comes in. One of them they only did with like extra fines or some weird thing, didn't they? It doesn't actually say what nib it comes with. This is Wonder Pens. This is like a pre-order. So, yeah, price gouging seems right. Yeah, in a few years it'll be $1,000 plus for a Lamy 2000. I mean, I hope not. That seems like no one would buy that, right? But this is like secondhand Nikaya or even firsthand Nikaya money for a Lamy 2000. And while I like the Lamy 2000 a lot, and I like the brown, it's a good color, I'm not paying $600 and something for it. Like nah. You know, you bought it in 1911 large, took a lot of chores. I bet it did. Yeah. I forget what the blue one costs, but it was too much. Like, wasn't the deal with the blue one like a bunch of places were bundling it with like you buy the blue one, you get a regular Macrolon one for free? Wasn't that the deal with that? Oh no, that was the aluminum anniversary edition, the golden something, right? Yeah, $4.75, and this is it's too many dollars. Oh, only $180 for a large. It's a good price. Blue is $500. The Black Amber, that's what it was called. Black Amber. As if that's a thing. But yeah, they were like trying to give away pens to go with that one. The blue one was $500. Yeah, this is too much. It's too much. I don't know why they're doing that. Seems wild to me. But Lamy's gonna Lamy. You know, like they're gonna do crazy Lamy things because that's what Lamy does. They do crazy Lamy things. Yeah. You're right there with me. You love the brown. Yeah, I do too. I would like it, but I don't want it for that. It's too many dollars. And like if somebody sent me one for review for some reason, I'd have to say like I think this is too many dollars. It's too many dollars for this pen. Or for most pens. I mean that's in the same price range as the S2 DuPont like Guilloche Urushi pens I reviewed a while ago. Like that's a rarefied air up there. Hi. I know. Do you want to come up here? There. Is that better? Is that what you're into? Okay, good. Do you want to purr into the microphone? No. You just want to scream at me when I pick you up and scream at me if I don't pick you up? All right. Nose, it's cool. I put her on the desk. Good. No, this is Clipsy, the other black cat. This one's black and white. Clipsy is a tuxedo cat, whereas Katie Emily Purry is a full-on black on black cat, all black. But this one, I'll show you. This is a tuxedo cat. She hates being picked up. It's her least favorite thing ever. We don't know why. She will demand to be picked up and then yell at you for doing it. Yes, I'll pet you. Goodness. I know, she hates it. On the Lamy side, Macrolon won't trigger my wife's allergies. It's true, Clipsy. So her name from the shelter was Eclipse, so we just shortened it to Clipsy Cat. So CLIPSY, Clipsy, is how we usually do it. Hey, Nose, what's up? I know, it's weird. Audrey's not in here. I'm just talking to myself and sitting at my desk. It's weird, right? Yeah. So, angry tuxedo cat. She's not angry. She's actually purring and licking my hand. Yeah, I think y'all can probably hear that. Yeah, Clipsy. That's the one. Clipsy knows. Too many pens that used to be 200 approaching the rarefied air of 400. Yeah, there's a lot of price inflation going on right now with pens. Where's Scrags has been sleeping on the couch. So the thing is about my office that it gets kind of warm in here because of this big window that I've got on this side. This room is always warm in the summer, and I don't think she loves it. She'll sleep in here in the morning. Then in the afternoon when it starts to get warmer, especially when I have like lights going on and my computer going on down here, she'll just go out and sleep in the couch. So that's what she's doing now. You trying to knock over my coffee cup? All right. So, yeah. One other thing I wanted to... All right, see you later. She just leapt. She is not the most graceful of cats. These two are best friends, Mr. Nose and Clipsy Cat. We got them more or less at the same time. So I got Eclipse from a shelter in Ohio when she was about, I want to say she was 6 months old. And then a few months later, we got Mr. Nose. Audrey actually got Mr. Nose. And he was a year old. So they're pretty much the same. They were within like a month of each other's age. So, and they've been best friends ever since we've gotten them, which is very nice. So, yep. I was going to talk slings real quick. So, Greg mentioned that he got a Peak Design sling, and it was really a messenger bag. This is one of the slings. This is one of the new slings. I forget what size this is. Is this a 3 liter or something like that? Let's see if I have a tag on it anywhere. There we go. This is the 6 liter sling. The everyday 6 liter sling, right, huh? which is really going to be nice, I think, for my new camera. This might be like a new camera bag. I got this at the very beginning of the pandemic. Well, I don't know, maybe a month or so in. Peak Design makes a lot of like really slick, very technical. It's a huge fanny pack. Well, I don't know. Could you wear it as a fanny pack? It's not really a fanny pack. It's kind of too big for a fanny pack. This is a sling bag, like it's a mini messenger essentially. But Peak Design never does sales, and they did a sale, and so off to sleep. Yeah, it's got to be late there. So good night. So I was like, well, I gotta get that. And so since they had the sale, I got two because they were so low priced. This is the older design. This is the 10-liter, which is just a little bit smaller than that messenger bag that Greg has. But Peak Design really leans hard into camera stuff. So let me show you on this one because it's easier to open up. I went for a sleeker like sort of design. Let's see. Here we go. Here we are. This top right here is what zips open. This one I haven't even carried. Like, it's still got tags on because I've had it for so little time. So inside here, you have a zipper pouch with all kinds of little pouches to put things, battery packs and charging packs, SD cards, all that jazz. What are you? Strap slipping, lock it in place. Oh, that's fun. Interesting. Huh. I forgot that was even in there. So you got that, and then inside here you have Velcro walls on each side. There's also a Velcro pouch here. You can throw your iPad or something in there. iPad Pro. Just slap it in here. Kind of latch that down. But then these little dividers actually divide and like move and stuff like this. So you can put put your cameras in there however they fit. I haven't messed with this yet, but like these, you make yourself little camera areas, and of course these like move so you can make it as big as you want. So yeah, really nice messenger bag designs and sling bag designs. One of the interesting things about this is that I thought this was this was how it opened, like it opened from the front, and I was like, well, you gotta pull this through all the time or something. Nope, not at all. This is actually just an extra pouch. So if you need to have extra space, you loosen this up, and then you can have a whole bunch of space in this front pouch as well, which is kind of cool. And it's got its own little pockets and things of that nature. But then if you're not using it much, you can cinch it down. And if you want, you can use the underside here to hold things like tripods and such like that, because this is for being out cameraing, and it's got handles on it. These straps are actually very nice straps. Quick release come-alongs. Just like lock things down. I don't know, but I've never had one of these slip. These are, I guess if you have it loose, you can kind of pull it if you do it exactly right, but it wouldn't really happen while you're wearing it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like you need that thing. And then this is the new, more modern version, which has double zips here, single zip here. Not a whole lot of room in this front area. I mean, there's some. You can definitely throw like a larger phone or some charging cables, or like I don't know, if you got earbuds or something, you can chuck your earbuds in here. It's small. It's also very padded. Like there's a lot of coosh there. No, all done buying pins now. I mean, I'm the new Narwhal. Or we'll talk about those in just a sec. This also comes with these. This is that divider. You can do it in all kinds of ways, but if you want to like cradle lenses and stuff, you can set it in there so that it cradles a lens and keeps it off the bottom, or it keeps it down here, and it goes either side, can fold. But these are very fancy dividers. Or you can just set it up for like a water bottle. A lot of times with those, I'll just put like a water bottle on one side. And what's this? Oh, these are like little attachment straps for things on the outside. It's got little little areas in here to hold things. Of course, has another one of these with little pouches. But I'll probably be carrying one of these at the DC show, likely. It's a great size for that kind of stuff. Pull the trigger. Your bank freaked out for a moment. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. So, oh, this also has a small pouch right here for Kindles or whatever. This one's magnetic. So, there you go. There's that bag. Yep. But this one, I think I decided I was going to keep this one and maybe not the other one. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. They've just been kind of hanging out. I was going to, I was going to maybe send one back, but then I forgot about it because of pandemic things and didn't ever do it. So, while you're on bags, talk about that Tom Bihn. Yeah, all right. We can talk about that Tom Bihn if you like. So this Tom Bihn is actually, I pre-ordered this like 3 months ago. So this is the Tom Bihn Cynic 30, which is a bag that I got. Well, I got a red one that I've got back over here behind the door. It's the one that usually hangs behind me. Same bag situation, but this is the guides edition of that bag. Tom Bihn will do a guides edition sometimes for a bag, and the things that pick out the guide edition is they use this brown coyote fabric, and they've got tough stuff for here. They've got soft stuff for these edgeless straps. Which, if you ever think about like where the seams are on shoulder straps, this is the right place to put them, which is don't have them. So they're not on the edges. Like the seams are up here on the top of the strap where they're never going to dig into your shoulder or anything like that. And these just feel super good. And also the Guides Edition has these attachment points, which they talk about on their website. I think there's even a video about how attachment points work, because this is a more complicated thing than you would think. They want these to be able to hold gear and such. So this is this is attached in here extremely securely. Like this is not coming off without tearing your bag apart. And then there's two more on the bottom for attaching other things. You can get all kinds of straps and things. And it's got this this loop here, which is technically for an ice axe, but I'm not going to be carrying an ice axe or whatever. But you can use it for all kinds of other stuff. It's also a good just like pull tab if you're trying to get this out of the overhead bin or something. This Cynic is kind of like their Synapse, which is the same size-ish bag. This is a little bit bigger. But this has a full-on clamshell opening, which is a little bit controversial, it turns out. I love it. These zippers are heavy zippers. I mean, look at the size of these things. They're big old zippers. They don't come down on their own. People are like, well, if you have a clamshell bag, then sometimes if you have lesser zippers, you'll get them down to about here, and then it just like tears the bag open, right? And everything falls out. But not so with the Cynic. It has big, beefy zippers, and this has never been a problem for me. I carried one for like a year before the pandemic happened, so I've carried this style bag quite a lot. Done some traveling with it, that sort of thing. It has little eyelets up here, little D-rings for hooking up bags and all kinds of things. I actually have. I also ordered some little swivelly clip things, and I don't know where they are. I think they're probably in a pocket here. Then you have this kind of big loose pouch here, which I've used for like throwing books and stuff in. So when I'm traveling, I'll often have sort of the body of the bag filled up with a bunch of stuff. You can these are clothes straps, and you can take these off. They have little, you can see here, little hook and loop things. You can take those off, but these are also very nice straps just on their own, like clippity things here. Very serious. But then I'll throw I don't know, books, or I'll throw, what else did I put in here? Did I put my Switch in there? Pen cases for sure go in here a lot of times. But there's more room in this bag than you think. 30 liters is kind of a lot. Then down here you have this nice sort of horizontal pocket, which is also often bigger than I think it is. You can throw a Switch in a case in here with no problem. It'll carry all of your cords it'll throw, I don't know, what else do you throw in there? I don't know, whatever you like. Oh, and it's also got its own D-rings and such. They love these D-rings because you can attach all kinds of stuff to them. So, like, they make, I just left this open, huh? Good job, Mike. They make these things that are called the ghost whale. But there are all these different kinds of zippery sacks that zip this way and kind of zip around the corner. But they also have these. And so you can clip this to one of these rings in the bag, and then you can have a bag and a bag thing, but you'll never lose them because it'll be clipped into the bag. You just kind of flop it out, right? So it's quite useful. Then inside the side zippers, you have, on this one, a little bit of organization, little pin loops and such. We've got a key lanyard. These are the zipper pull strings. And then on this side, again, more little organization things on the inside. And these are pretty good sized pockets, really. Like you can put a lot more in here than you think you can. They're a bit more cavernous. Then you have this little pocket in the front, which is kind of your, oh, there they are. These little guys. These little swivelly carabiner things for like $1 or some such. But these are pretty stout. So you can link things into your D-rings. It's got a couple of ghost whales and some tethers that seem handy. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I've got 2 or 3 anyway. I went ahead and got different, like, you can get them different fabrics. They're made out of the ends and offcuts of other materials. So, like some of them are this material. The black one I carried out is like backing material. They're really handy little pouches. Yeah. So this is just like your quick grab stuff. So like throw a granola bar in here, or your headphones, like your AirPods or something, or I don't know, you throw your regular phone, like whatever you want to have, just like very ready. But this pocket only goes down to about here. It's not huge. And then this pocket is actually the bottle pouch. So this is this deep. It goes all the way down here to the bottom of the, or goes down to the top, I should say, of the horizontal pouch. And you can put a pretty big bottle in here. I put my chute. Who makes that? Camelback chute in here. It's like a 20 ounce thing. Just pop it right in there. Nalgene bottles go in there. Do I have one in here? Yeah. Here's my Owala. This is a 20 ounce insulated bottle. Just disappears into the bag. So, yeah. So yeah, I thought it was a little bit weird to have the bottle pouch in the middle of the bag, but one thing about this bag that I really like is that it's a 30-liter travel bag, and you can put a lot of stuff in here. Like, this is an easy weekend travel bag, like one bag travel. But also, I mean, when you don't have stuff in it, it really kind of compresses and like goes like gets small, right? It's not huge all the time. I have some bags that are just going to be huge all the time. So like up there, you can see that red bag. That's a Topo design, which I really like. It's very comfortable. It's got good space. It's got good use of pockets and stuff. But it's always going to be like pretty big. You use the bottle for a really beefy camera lens. Yeah, you could. And it's padded. Well, yeah, you could. It's not as padded as you might want it to be for a camera lens. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's got plenty of room. Have the Tomoe brain bag, 30 liters, a lot of travel bag. I know, right? But then you put this on, and it's little. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also have the laptop side over here. There's a laptop pocket. You do have to kind of angle, like, tilt your laptop into it. Where's my laptop? Oh, my laptop's in the other room. Well, here. This is a big Mormon notebook. You can't just like put it sideways. You have to kind of go like this, but it's no problem at all. Has a nice there's a nice frame sheet in here that stiffens up the bag. This won't fall out the bottom. It's too wide, but it's like gives it some structure. So while it won't stand up on its own, it also, like, your stuff won't be poking you and that kind of thing. I think it works great. So, I mean, this is a bag so nice I bought it twice. So yeah. Yeah, it could be a dual use feature. Yeah, I mean you could do it. I've never done it. I don't have any lenses that big. Oh, I also got one of these, which is something that like the bag community is a huge fan of. And these are hero clips. I never pulled the trigger on one because these are not super cheap, but this is pretty cool. So what it does is you can clip this on, say, your handle there, and you hang it like this, and you can hang it off of like a table or what have you. So like I can hang it off of my desk here, and it doesn't hit the ground. It keeps it from being forever unclean. So, you know, I think it's pretty neat. So, anyway. All right, so let's see all the chat I've missed while I was describing bags. Let's see. Any new pens? No, I haven't gotten any new pens. I have gotten some new inks. I have several new inks that I cannot tell you about yet. So, yeah, these are Hero clips, Hero. And this holds 50 pounds. Like, this is actually a very beefy clip when it comes right down to it. Like, it can hold... This linkage right here is very strong. I was very impressed with this thing. So it's real cool. Let's see. I've been eyeing the new Narwhals, off to sleep. Huge fanny pack. All right, this is where we were. Done buying pens for quite a while now. The waiting begins. Oh, man. I hope you don't have to wait too long. I hate waiting for stuff like that. Oof. Oof. Let's see. While you're on bags, talk about the Tom Bihn. I did. End of the pandemic would be nice. I agree. It's got a couple of ghost whales and some tethers. Yep. Did we talk about the Triangle Pin Show happening this year? So you're like, no, we didn't, but I will be at the Triangle Pin Show. I actually went ahead and got a table, so you'll be able to find me really easily. Are we getting like a raw rain out here? One sec. Oh. It's looking kind of stormy out there. But yeah, I'll be at the Triangle Pin Show, and I don't know where. Like I haven't seen a floor plan or anything, but it should be good. You'll see me there. You know, Greg, I'll probably return this pin to you there then instead of sending it. I'll just hand it to you, if that's cool. Let's see. Hey, Mike, wanted to get your opinion on Porter by Yoshida tote bag by the small crossbody bag travel case, just like a sling, Japanese made. Porter by Yoshida. I don't know. Let me look. I don't know them. Oh, interesting. Crossbody. There are a few of these. Messenger bag, duffel bags. Ooh, that looks good. $765. Yoo! Messenger bag. That might be what you're talking about. Yeah, that's I've seen these before for sure. I can't do the price. Like the price just seems very $340 seems very high. But it does look like it's made out of nice stuff. Details and care. Slips. It doesn't actually tell me what it's made of. But it looks nice. I've heard good things about these Yoshida bags, actually. So, I don't know. If you can stomach the price, then go for it. But it's a little bit big for me. Anyone know when Ian Shen will finish his second batch of Ultim pens? No, you just need to get on the restock list, Greg. He did say he's gotten both of his how many machines does he have now? 3 or 4 Swiss machines running. So I think he's been doing pretty well lately, but I don't know when the second batch is coming. Although he did have a live stream today, so I didn't get to watch that. I was out running errands. Supposed to go last year for your anniversary, your first one planned. Yeah. If you're talking about the pin show should be pretty good. $750 for a bag is more than my entire hiking gear, bike included. Did you see the Moonman Q1? I may have. I don't keep a whole lot of track of those. The only reason he makes pens is to buy more machines. You know, you might not be entirely wrong. Ian is an engineer, and that dude loves making stuff, and he loves figuring things out, and he likes tearing things apart. He likes doing things like the most, I was going to say efficient, but that's not right, but like the most hands-on way you can. Like, he's talking about making his own nibs and stuff. He's been talking about that for ages. And I've seen some of the stuff he's made, like prototypes and other things like that. And he's going to be making these things, and they're going to be real cool. And I'm going to be psyched about it. But also, I'm just like kind of an Ian fanboy. That guy is so nice. And such a good dude to be friends with. Let's see. You're waiting for a VHS skylight for a month and a half? Oof. Yikes. That sucks. The black tote color tote. Yeah. Yeah, those are like, it's a cool style, but it's a little out of my price range for me. But for like fancy pants bags, it's not that bad. Like, bags are like pens, they get expensive quick. So always miss the start. That's all right. It's cool. Man, I really like this backpack. I'm not going to pay $760 for it, but it's a good looking bag. I just broke it. There we go. I really like this asymmetric zip across the front. I think that's dope. I like these compression straps they got going on. This yellow webbing at the bottom is very cool. The back panel looks like it would be cool enough. The interior is light. Got to have a light colored interior. Really, this kind of keeps messing up the construction. Ooh. 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 You don't want that. You don't want them to mess up the construction on those pens. Remember to thumbs up and like? Yeah, remember to hit that like button. Do it. Do it. Yeah. So here's another thing that I'm a big fan of. Not just bags. And not just my fun new camera, which, woo, my next video is definitely going to be making with these cameras. I'm into it. I'll just the way Mike plays with bags. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sugar Inks has just started carrying more Kala inks. So I'm a big fan of Kala inks. You've seen a bunch of reviews for those. You've heard me blab about those a lot. Let's see. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, Emil. But I love Kala inks. They have all these like cool pigmented inks that are water fast, and they have cool performance and like interesting shades. Apparently, Kala has decided to do some dye-based inks. So these are dye-based. They're not pigmented. They're going to be different from what they have right now. Let's see. Let's open this one up. It's called Snack Kala Island North 38 degrees Snack Sweet Potato Balls. Oh, here we go. These are all the colors. Can I make that big? Open image, new tab. Yeah, there we go. These are all of their new dye-based inks. And I think these look pretty darn good. Rip no Audrey. Nope, no Audrey. She's at work right now. Well, she's actually on her way home from work right now. But hey, welcome, Bijou. And I hope you're loving your new apartment. She moved. That's why Bijou wasn't here last week. She was on the road. So we have these like snack-based ones. There's some like military and like flag situations. And then there are ones that are named after islands. So there's 3 different sets of these. And I kind of need to figure out which ones to make sense that I would like it. Yeah, it does. I kind of need to figure out which ones of these to try. I may just send Alex at Shigura an email that says, hey, I need to get a sample of all of those. But which ones look especially interesting to y'all? And maybe I'll order some bottles, because I like to help out my vendor friends. Parents and you successfully did not murder each other over the course of the move. Hey, that is good. That is good. That is good. Let's see if I can find inks. Kala IJK. There we go. Snack, Patriot, and Landscapes. So these are the Patriot ones. Yeah, they're all the same, like $12. And how much are the Landscapes? Are they the same? $12. $12 for a 30 ml bottle. Totally, I think that's fine. I think that's a fine price. Ditch the town to cover the evidence. Yeah, well, a lot of them look similar, like the dark greens and navy colors. Yeah, I think so. So like Sun Moon Lake looks an awful lot like Army, although you can tell this one I think has more teal, and and this definitely does too. The blues do look a lot alike. Like I'm not sure I need all of these. Like Flag Blue and this one look very similar, although Flag looks like it's gonna be a lot darker. I think of these, I might like this the best. Scrags? Oh, hey, Scrags, what's up? How you doing? You want to come say hi? Come here. Come on, safe. Come here. Scraggles. Come here, Scrags. Nope. It's like, I will look out a window, but I will not come and sit on your lap. Good. They all look good? Yeah, they all look pretty good. So should I just get them all? Is that the deal? I don't know. Roux cake one looks like fun. Like a fun, I don't know, maroon? Rice cake? Turtle-shaped rice cake? I like this called turtle-shaped rice cake. That sounds like fun. I'm not sure what milk tea is like. She must not have. She doesn't. No, I don't know why. Like, we're best pals, but she's like, no, Audrey's supposed to be here when you do this, and I'm not uncomfortable with you doing this without Audrey being here. Also, where's Audrey? She doesn't like that Audrey's not here today. So, yeah, I think these look pretty good. I'm not sure what milk tea is like why it's orange. It looks pretty neat. Are there any nostalgia bluish gray ones? Yeah, for sure. Let's see. This one's a bluish gray, Spectralite. Spectralite is one of the ones that I bought a full bottle of because it looks so good in a pen. It's kind of a bluish gray with like some bronzy sheen on it. It's real neat. What else is kind of got that blue thing going on here? Bluish gray. Let's look at the abstractions. There are a lot of greens in here. I don't know about blues. What's this one? Midsummer Night. That's kind of greenish. Neons. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably Spectralite's the bluest one. Seems about right. Health recommendation: don't drink orange milk no matter what. I mean, what if Luke Skywalker is like, here, have some weird blue milk or whatever? I'm not gonna say no. Heard on U.S. availability of the Diamine 2021 Inkvent yet? I haven't, but it's real early for that. I mean, it's only May. I'm sure that'll be available. I got mine. Where did I get mine last time? Last time I got mine from Lemur Ink, I want to say. So, you know, I imagine they're going to be available, but not until... When did that come out? The fall, I think. That's because you've seen it in person. Yeah, no problem. I have most of these in samples. I don't know if I have all of them, although I think I might have all of them. I think I just said, "Hey, Alex, give me. I need to buy samples of all of them. Just send me a bill." That's kind of what happened. Yeah. Yeah. So y'all think these all look pretty good, huh? There's that rain. Scraggles, it's raining. Are you excited? She is not excited. Here, let me the Scraggles being not excited about the rain. No. Didn't see a review of Spectralite. I'm not sure I ever reviewed Spectralite. I think it's probably in the I did it in Inkvent, I think, is when I did Spectralite. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever got around to reviewing it. It's one of those things that like, whoa, it's actually raining pretty good out there. Good, my plants want that. Air Force, huh? Yeah, Air Force looks like a pretty okay blue. It's nice and bright. Looks like it might be a little bit darker than the Daphne blue I reviewed recently. Yeah. So Emil a little bit ago said, I'm quite disappointed with how the Diplomat ink reviews are going. Always thought I should try some. German inks are readily available over here, so too bad they're chimeric like that. Yeah, I've been... it's kind of hit or miss with these Diplomat inks so far. I've only tried 2 of them. One of them was very wet. The other one was very dry. So I'm not sure how they're going to shake out. But did I ever show them here on the live stream? I'm not actually sure if I did or not. Let me go ahead and get some light here. So, wow, it's really just kind of freaking out. Configure video, focus. You want this to be about 7? Is that right? It's good enough. It's kind of weird. Like, it looks fine on the small screen, but then here it looks bad. You know what? I'm gonna use my fancy camera. I don't need to have it plugged into the wall socket for this. I won't be doing this for very long. But there we go. It is. Turn that on. Let's game capture. Bam. Okay. There we go. Shazam. All right. Just kind of holding that with one hand. So there's Diplomat Deep Green, and this one is extremely, let's see, like how I call them German bottles, even the less known German brands like Standardgraph use the same bottle. Yeah, it's weird, right? See you later, Laura. Sorry I missed that earlier. I got the blue neon, so nice. I haven't really used that one yet. A really unrewarding experience with the Kala Neon Purple. It's like writing with acrylic paint or something. It reminded me of Noodler's. Ooh, Kung Tae Chung. Yikes. I haven't used really any of those neon inks, but I used the blue one, Dude, and I didn't like. I don't think it was in the right pen. I didn't use it for very long.Maybe I just dipped it or something. I forget. Anyway, so this is Deep Green, which is extremely extremely wet. So if you have a pen that is dry, then you gotta get tracking already for your pen. That's great. Yeah. So this one's really, really wet. So if you have a very dry pen or a very fine pen, this will work just fine. And then Orchid is the other one that I've actually tried out, which is a very nice pink. It's not quite as nice as it looks here, I don't think. I think it's not quite as interesting as it could have been. Then we've got Diplomat Burgundy, which is probably the next one I'll ink up because I think that color looks really good. And I wanna have a good Diplomat review because I haven't loved these first two. And then Pine Tree, which I think looks like a very nice brown. That's probably the one I'll ink up after that. And then I've got these two, which are just like, these two not really doing it for me. Pinks tend to be on the dry side overall. Yeah, maybe so. I hear that sort of thing about pinks and oranges and reds and stuff, but I haven't had a whole lot of that experience really. Don't know how often I hear it, but I'm a great reviewer. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. I can't hear that enough, frankly. Anybody that does this YouTube stuff for funsies would love to hear that. That's always a good thing to hear. But I think this Diplomat Royal Blue kind of isn't great. It's very pale. I don't know what that's going to be like out of a nib. Like, I feel like it's going to be dry and pale. So, Mike, do you want to test a platinum marker ink? I bought 3 cartridges for some reason. They're pretty crazy and decent at marking to my shock. You can even throw it in an envelope. Oh, you throw in an ink cartridge in an envelope. I'm liable to get it in the mail just being like smooshed. What's platinum marker ink like? I don't know what that is. 3776. Oh, those are pretty tough cartridges. Yeah, if you want to, man. Sure. Yeah. And then the red here just looks like a pink. Actually, I can show you all the nib on this now since I have a camera that will focus. There it is. Nice scroll work. It's got the little narwhal on there. Kind of a stock feed. I bet they're not making their own feeds, which is totally fine. Looks like an iron gall blue black without the iron gall. I don't know. Blue blacks at least have like some black in them. I just think it's a little bit on the light side, really. It's kind of weird. Like royal blue, I tend to think of as being a darker blue. And then this one is another one that I'll be showing soonish. Are Germans colorblind? I don't think so. I mean, one thing that might make this sort of a royal blue is it does lean purple in the darker area there. Yeah, like kind of a Lamy blue. It's a bit like that. I kind of wonder if it's erasable. Where's my eraser? I'll find my ink eraser and we'll try that on here. This is the KWZ for the St. Louis Pen Show this year, which is Forest Park Green, and it's really nice. Can you show us that brownish that hides behind a red one? This one? Pine Tree? This one I have high hopes for. I hope this is really good. You got ESSRI and an EF pen right now, and it looks just like that for the first second it's on the page. What's ESSRI? That's too many letters. That's too many letters. Yeah, I'm hoping this one is really good. Burgundy looks really nice. The burgundy is kind of a... This one looks more like a red. Like, this is kind of a maroonish sort of thing. Ecclesiastic Stationery Supply. Oh, yeah, I feel like I've heard about them, and I totally forgot about them. This is, I think, darker than Tsukushi. Tsukushi, I remember being a little bit brighter than this. Man, how much better is this camera than, like, the than the webcam I was just using for that, right? And then if I use it as a face cam, it is pretty okay. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't pull any punches. I need to deal with my beard a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, this is... I'm so happy about this camera. So darn happy about this camera. What else have I got in this pile here? I've got Salvi Midori, which I love this ink. As soon as I can find a bottle of this ink, I'm buying it. Dutch Masters. Oh, these are some that friends of mine have sent. Yep. So, all right, turn that off. It is so much more color accurate. Like, oh, the details in the camera. This is a Sony A6400 with a little what is this? What is this lens? The 16 to 50 lens. But this thing is great. The autofocus is dope. The color accuracy is very nice. Usually I have to say, well, this blue is not really that color, or this purple isn't that color. With this guy, it's that color. Like, that's what's up. So, yeah, I just got this day and a half ago. So 2 days ago, I guess, at this point. So I haven't really had a chance to play with it too much, but I have been able to hook it up to my computer. Although I can only get, like, the resolution isn't great. I need to probably get a real capture card. Or get a camera-specific capture card for it, but I haven't done that yet. But this is going to be real good. Bonus of the camera looks really good, too. It is a handsome camera, right? I don't know if I really need this shroud on here, but I think without the shroud, it looks a little bit sleeker. But it's got this nice, articulating screen that comes up for us vloggers who want to be able to see ourselves. You want that? It's got a touch screen. So, yeah, this is a pretty good upgrade over the stuff I was using. It's got an APS-C sensor on it. It's mirrorless. It's very nice. So, thank you very much, patrons, for supporting the channel and helping me to do things like upgrade my camera gear when I need to. I should have bought this like a year ago, at least. Like, my other camera was going south. The one I was using before, like, it's not great for what I was using it for. So, thank you very much, all my patrons, for helping me out with financially with this channel, because things like buying a fancy camera, I almost certainly would not have done that if it weren't for my patrons. So thank you so much. So how are we going to handle the chance that Tomoe River is going away? I hope something new will show up. Nothing beats Tomoe River for letter writing. Loose lease you can cut to A5. I mean, you can cut anything down to A5, right? Like, comes with all kinds of things like that, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'll be fine if Tomoe River's, gone. Like, I'm not going to be the one hoarding it. I don't love it in loose leaf because it's so thin that I always crinkle it and crumple it, and it makes me feel bad. So I guess not my favorite paper. I know a lot of people love it. It has really wide appeal, but it's not my favorite thing. I do really wonder what. Like, the one place that I use Tomoe River is in my Hobonichi. And my fun stickers on my Hobo. And so, like, I wonder what brands like Hobonichi are going to do. But there's also, like, The Jibun Techo, Kokuyo Jibun Techo has good paper in it. It's not using Tomoe River. It's using its own Kokyo papers. Cosmo Airlight, I'm not... Like, Cosmo Airlight has a very particular feel to it. And so it's going to be... it's going to be divisive. It's not like Tomoe River. Like, Tomoe River feels really good. It's got that, like, very, very smooth texture to it. Cosmo Airlight has a different thing. The Jibun Techo is the Jibun Techo is a great planner. I used one for years. I just kind of recently switched to these hobos, so I may be going back to a Jibun Techo. But here, Cosmo Airlight can flatten ink out a little bit, like more than Tomoe River. My Tomoe River notebooks crinkle when they detect I'm thinking about tossing them in a bag. Yup, they do. Yeah. Like concerns what Hopenichi does, the thin sheets make the size. I know, right? But the Jibun Techo uses a very, very thin paper too. So I think there are going to be things out there that'll be okay. Has a wow factor for non-fountain pen people. Yeah, I get it. Is TRP sticking just to Japan now? Or is it going... So the story seems to be that the company that actually makes Tomoe River has last year or the year before like retired the machine that they made Tomoe River on, and they're making on this new machine now, but the paper is different. It has a different feel to it. And that they're going to stop that production as well. So I think it's just going to go away, which is unfortunate because so many in the stationery community love it. But I don't think that paper is really a moneymaker for that company. And so I think that's probably got to have something to do with why it's going away. Yeah. So, if they're losing money on that, I can totally see them getting rid of a line of paper. So, hey Mike, what's your opinion on tote bags? Do you use that type of bag? I actually have a little tote bag tote style bag over here, but I'm not really a tote bag type. Audrey uses a tote bag all the time. She carries a purse and she carries a rickshaw tote bag situation, and she really likes that a lot. But I'm not really a tote bag person. I like to have a closed top on my bags and that kind of thing. Confused why they invested in new machines then just stopped. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, update. Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't say it. I heard about that from some people on the Slack, like Daryl at Masubi and some other folks. Picked up a few Galen notebooks, but that had more to do with than having more Galen on hand. The Galen stuff is good. Yeah. The Galen notebooks use Tomoe River, and I think their notebooks are really nice. I've got a few of those as well. I'm trying to think if I have one at hand. It doesn't look like I do. No. I've been using this Flying Spirit notebook. This is a Clairefontaine. It has these fun like balloon dirigible thing on here. $8 for this I think is overpriced. It's quite thin. This has been my plague journal. I kind of started this right now. Can't listen to NPR now since you don't like tote bags. I mean, they're fine, but yeah. It's just not my favorite kind of tote bag. But also, I don't listen to NPR, so I guess I'm safe. I listened to a few NPR like podcasts in the past, but I haven't lately. But this paper is not that great. I was surprised that this Clairefontaine is not that great, but I've had feathering and like some almost bleeding. In with several inks, which is kind of weird for Clairefontaine, and I just don't love the feel of Clairefontaine. So like, I don't know, maybe don't get this. Yeah. I guess I don't have a Galen handy. Let's see. Ugh. I have a drawer full of small notebooks, a couple of Rhodias. Here's some Moraman loose leaf, almost index card size stuff. These are really good. These are good. I got some Imperial Orders and the Shoposaurus from Well Appointed Desk. You're a philosopher and you don't listen to NPR. It doesn't seem congruent. I don't know. I just never have. I don't listen to the radio, so I think that's really kind of what it is. These are the larger Moraman for the PUO size. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Galen Pen Company. The Everyday Book. What was I putting in here? Oh yeah, this is my little workout journal, little exercise journal. Uses a nice thin Tomoe River. Keep this little private reserve blotter page in here. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. I would say, I mean, get some of that Galen stuff while it's around, because it's good. I mean, if they still have it. Really hard to supply a money-losing business for a niche hobby like ours. I'll try to buy 2 or 3 pads to buy yourself a year to find a replacement. Yeah. I mean, there are other things. Fountain pens defy your understanding of how capitalism and technology are supposed to work. Seemingly beloved companies and products go out of business. Manufacturers forgot how to make vintage flex nibs. I think it's not so much that they forgot, but like the machinery that was making those things isn't around anymore. And they're probably like custom machines. But the other thing is that in talking with like people who would know, part of it is just that people don't know how to use flex nibs anymore. And so if you sell a flex nib, you have to deal with people messing up their flex nibs and then blaming you and then sending it back or trying to return them. Like, I know that was a problem for some folks that have tried to make like modern flex nibs because people like just push on them too hard and spring the sucker, and then it's busted and you got to send it in and get it fixed. And yeah, it's that's a problem. Like, people just don't use them as much, and so people aren't going to use them as much, and so they aren't going to make them. Like, it's this kind of vicious cycle thing, right? So, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I kind of wonder why they can't make like the Parker 51 in the old style. I mean, like, those machines still exist, just Parker doesn't have them anymore. They sold them ages ago. This is a an ink cloth that a friend of mine made with a scorpion on it. Let's see if you can see this side. Yeah, there it is. You can see the scorpion design knitted in here. Fun. It's my ink scorpion towel. Boom. Anyone else try the Amazon Basics notebook? No, I never have. Is it good? The paper seemed quite nice, but the coating was all over the place. Oh, like it was inconsistent on the page? That's interesting. Every review I've seen about Grafilo has really praised the paper, but the price is ouchy. That fits my experience with Grafilo. I've got a Grafilo or 2 around here. And yeah, the price is not great. They're expensive, but they're very nice. It's good paper. Printing pamphlets for secondhand stores brings more money than what we spend, said Panda. Yeah, I'm not shocked. I think Wing Sung. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. Because the Wing Sung ones, like, I'm not a fan of knockoff pens, but the Wing Sung 51s, like, they're not really knockoffs. They're using the original machines and stuff. Like, that's legit, according to me. Good work on the ink cloth decoration. Yeah, thanks. I've also got this one, which is a microfiber that I use for a lot of stuff. It is a whole, look at that. That's, how long have I used this? Probably about a year I've been using this one. Yeah. So, yeah, I use these two. I was using this one, and this cotton is actually, this is pretty good at sucking up ink. But it's nothing like this. Like, this microfiber stuff. Whew, should frame it. Yeah, maybe. I've kind of wanted to like try washing it, see what happens. But I obviously can't wash it in a machine. I have to hand wash it. It's just gonna, like, ink's just gonna shoot out of this thing. It's gonna be amazing. But it also might look really cool when I'm done. Like, it'll like tone down every color. I don't know. Or else it'll just turn brown. Who knows? That would be okay too. You'll ruin your washer? Yeah, no. You won't frame it as beautiful? Oh, thanks. Maybe I will. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it hasn't outlived its usefulness yet. And I got those for Christmas. My aunt got us like a pack of them. I mean, it was a package like this of those little microfiber towels. And I was like, oh, good, that's a few towels. Dude, it's like 30 or 40 of those little microfiber towels, and they're so good. So, regarding FlexNib, let's be real. How many people would buy one if they were available, and at what price? Doesn't sound like a huge market. It would be a small market. Yeah, and so to recreate the machinery to make those things at scale would make them very expensive. It's just, I don't know. You want to know how to make ink stay in cotton fabric? Take it and hose it on the driveway? I don't know. Here it's beautiful. It's hard to beat microfiber towels for absorbing. You can't knit with that stuff either. I bet you can't. Whoa. I bet. Yeah, they could do that. Yeah, if they want to, they can go for it. For sure. Yeah. You wash your ink cloths in the machine on cold and they leave no stains. Oh, really? I'm just picturing the inside of the washing machine as just being just just covered in a cacophony of colors. Hopefully run into you one day at a pen show. Yeah, she might. I like the hose idea. Bonus video. Let's take a hose to the ink towel. You went from no, it's art, frame it, to put it on the driveway and hose it down. It's been like 3 years since you had a video featuring the hose. You know, I'm not against that at all. That might actually be kind of fun. That might be kind of fun. I might do that. Yeah. Yeah, I could do something really stupid, like get my pressure washer and blast it. I don't know, something dumb like that. It'd be kind of fun. Probably unethical is a Chinese Dialogue 3 knockoff covered with Lamy logos. It's honestly a pretty fantastic pen for the money. As far as you know, it's the cheapest retractable available. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that. I know that they make some knockoff like Lamy 2000s in different colors. A friend of mine had a blue one and a red one, and they will take the Lamy 2000 nibs. Like that's how much of how close they are. And apparently, once you put the Lamy 2000 nib in there, it's pretty decent. But I don't know. I try not to support that kind of stuff. It's not. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but it's not for me. But I don't really want to get into it too much. 1912, yeah. Advertised aggressively on AliExpress. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Yeah. So. Yep. I just got tracking for a pen. My Overlander, my Tactile Turn Overlander, which is the green and brown version of this Safety First pen, is in the mail. Should be here next week. So I'll be showing that. Very excited. I really ought to buy those at the beginning of their runs instead of the end, so I can like share them with people before before they get here or before they're gone. Oh yeah, I was also gonna say, let's see, Drum Ghouls has a Memorial Day sale too. I think mostly on the same kinds of things that Pen Chalet did, which is interesting. Write Notepads is having a sale too. You know, I love some Write Notepads, especially the horizontal ones. Let's see, Memorial Day sale. So the Memorial Day sale is 15% off. So that's not too bad. Lamy didn't charge $500 for their colored Lamy LEs. I wouldn't cover the knockoff as much. Yeah, that seems fair. Like, I really think Lamy is charging far too much for those Lamy 2000s. Oh yeah, reasonably priced Lamy 2000 demo on it. I will have that for sure. But, you know. Managed to stop yourself at 3 standard pens? I have not. I keep 3 standard pens in this little Galen magnet box. But then I've also got 2 retros here on the top of my desk. And I've got another Tactile Turn and my my field pen. You see my Machine Era field pen here. I use a lot of standard pens too. This is a pen I haven't actually talked about. And that's this. It's the TI Arto TI2 Big Designs. I think it's a TI Arto, maybe. This thing has like crazy magnet action. Like it is. I think my Space Cat's lost in the mail. I haven't gotten it yet, but you never know around here. I did get the Apollo Soyuz. I feel like I might have showed that last week. But this pen is surprisingly good. This was one of their Pen of the Month Club pens, and man, this is a good pen. Like this clip, I feel like is a little bit on the clumsy side, but it's extremely functional. Like it really works. This will hold a zillion different refills and things. This is a Jetstream refill in here right now, but this is such a good little pen. Like every time I use this, I'm like, this is a great pen. I like it a lot. So if you haven't tried the TI Arto Big Designs, check these out because they're good. That's good. You'd pay max $350 for an LE Lamy. Yeah, I get it. I mean, $350, I could see that. Uh-oh. I accidentally put the Arto next to my Spoke Design pen. These two next to each other are a problem in they're both like such strong magnets. Story Supply Cicada notebooks are almost here. Very nice. Rights shipping to the EU is killing you. Yeah, the EU, it's so expensive to ship there, man. So expensive. And it's paper, so woof. Woof. Let's see, what do they have for 15% off? They got dot grid notebooks, line notebooks, reporter notebooks, memo notepads. I want to try out these. Like, I'm really tempted by these engineer notebooks. I think they look very cool, but the problem is they're not great for fountain pens, so that's not for me. Filling the documents for your vaccine jab today. Of course, you only had a fountain pen. Your review of their paper, 3 out of 10. Lots of bleed through and feathering. Didn't show ink characteristics. Very nice. All shipping to Australia kills you? Yeah. I bet. Lead nurse is not so hot about you using pink ink. You know, what are you going to do? But I do want to try out these memo notepads. These are a 2-pack of memo notepads. And I like these meeting notepad formats. They have a bunch of notes over here, or like action things, and then the notes for the meeting and like, you know, heading stuff. It's pretty good. Engine notebook is awesome for pencils. Yeah, that's kind of what it's for, Carol. I'm not surprised at all. But also, like, I say I don't use pencils, but then like this pencil's always on my desk and I really like it. This extra firm core, pretty nice. What's the name of that TI pen? It is the TI Arto. Let me look it up. The name is clumsy. TI2 Big Design. Let's see. TI2 Design is the name of the company. That is the TI2 TI2 Design Techliner is what that one is, I think. Yeah. Van Ness is moving to a new building, huh? Interesting. I wonder if Van Ness is going to be at the Raleigh show. I haven't even asked. But I think JetPen sells it too. Yeah, I think JetPens has those. Yeah. Pencils definitely have their moments to shine. For sure. Like, I was writing on like this little kind of like gimmicky sticky notepad. It's shaped like a taco. Pencil is the best on this. It's so good. Like, it really stands out. So, yeah, pencil has its place. Pencil has its place. But the thing that they have that I think is super cool is this Pen of the Month Club. I've been fairly tempted to join the Pen of the Month Club. Like, this is kind of cool. So, like, this month, so every month they make just some cool pen in a different design that they're not going to sell normally. And they send it out to everybody. So, this is the stroboscopic effect, which has these sort of off-center ones, which is pretty cool. To create this month's design, we took inspiration from the stroboscopic platter on the classic Technics SL 1200 turntable. A strobe light is used to illuminate strobe dots on the edge of the platter to indicate if the platter is spinning faster or slower than expected. This is possible due to the stroboscopic effect. So, yeah, pretty neat. Like sometimes, like that month, you got a shorty with this interesting engraving. There's that one with honeycombs. Look at that. Hex Shorty brass tumbled with honeycombs on it. That's hot. Let's see, where's the one I got? Mine's from a while ago. Somebody sold it to me on Slack. It's at least secondhand. It's this one. There we go. This is the Techliner Shorty Groovy Titanium Satin. 5-inch shorty length is great balance between easy to carry and classic pen length. This month we anodized the Groovy Grip and brought the pen back to sleek satin finish. Only time we've offered the Groovy Grip pattern on a pen. It's great. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah. How much does this cost? It might be kind of expensive. Yeah. Pen of the month. Let's see. Yeah, $70. It's not cheap. Not cheap. Lots of times a pencil is just the best tool for the job. Absolutely. So, like, Sarah was alluding to the last time I used a hose in my videos, and that was for the extreme Post-it notes review. Not as bad as you were thinking. Yeah, no, it could be worse. These aren't that expensive. Like, it's not bad. And there's only so many spots, right? But it's not bad. And so I used a hose. What was I going to say? Oh, but I've decided to try to do like an ink, like a light fastness test on those. And so I wrote on the extreme Post-it note with a bunch of different inks. But the one that I put on there, because I know it's not going to go anywhere, is the pencil. And that's perfect. So if you use a dip pen, you probably shouldn't try a flex nib. Oh, I can't use a dip pen. I'm trash at a dip pen. Can't do it. What do you use for underlining and doing marginalia when reading academic text? You should use pencils since fountain pens came to your life. Keep trying to make ultra fine nibs with dry inks work for this. I don't do that in books because the book paper is always, well, not always. I've had a couple of books that had a very nice paper, but most of the time it's just not any good. Main use of pencils, you can't force yourself to mark things in books with a fountain pen. It's generally not as, doesn't work very well. What I use it for, well, what I use for that generally is like a fine tip ballpoint usually, or I'll use like a bunch of Post-it notes. And on Post-it notes, you can use fountain pens sometimes. But yeah, I use a lot of ballpoints for those kind of things, like the real fine tips, needle points, like gels. Lots of sticky notes or index cards. Yeah, I never use index cards, but sticky notes, oh yeah. For printing stuff out, if you want to have a highlighter that will absolutely work on like your inkjet printer printed out papers, Staedtler Texsurfer Classic. They're not the most exciting highlighters. I mean, they're perfectly good highlighters. They're very classic chisel tip, square body highlighters. But these are absolutely inkjet safe. They're really good and not very expensive. So if you want highlighters, these are the ones for printable stuff. So I use those a lot. I keep a set of them in a little stand on next to my desk over here all the time. Highlighter pencils are interesting. I also tried the gel highlighters. Let's see, do I have one of those handy? Digging through my drawer of highlighters. No, I don't see it. They're kind of weird. Like, they work. They're kind of weird. Most of your paper books from the 80s, the paper's so bad you probably punch a hole with an extra fine liquid ink is no-go. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, I was going to try the ink eraser on that Diplomat ink. Here we go. This is a Faber-Castell ink eraser. So this side you can write with, and then this side is an eraser. And it works with that pen, but it also works with, or no, maybe it doesn't work with that pen. I forget. But it works with all kinds of erasable fountain pen inks, which are totally a thing. So, let's see. Michelle just reminded me you need to buy those sticky tabs. Oh yeah, I love sticky tabs. Royal blue. We'll try this. It looks like it might be washable. Oh hey, what do you know? It does. Yeah. Yeah, it's a washable blue eraser. Yeah. This works. So this Diplomat Royal Blue, washable. Yeah. Wow, that is super effective. Look at that. Super effective. Woo! That's impressive. Very nice. Yeah, this is a Faber-Castell. You can get these all over the place in not America. They're actually a little bit harder to find here, but you can find them in art supply stores some places. This was actually sent to me by... Who did send this to me? Shoot. I want to say it was somebody in Europe. I cannot remember. I've had it for a little while, but... Holy crud, that's effective. Wow. Wow. Holy ink... I'm going to do it again. See if I can do it quickly enough. Hold it up. Look at it go. That's wild, right? It's probably uranium in the eraser. Could be. Book darts are good. Yeah, I love book darts. Yeah. Hey. You want to focus on me now? Now my camera's like, oh, I don't know how to try it on something else. Eraser works better than, on ink than most eraser does for pencils. Yeah, it does. Whoa. There we go. Try it on something else. Like the thing is, it usually just works on blues. I don't know. I'll try it on a couple other things. No effect on Diplomat Red. No effect on Orchid. Yeah, it just really just works on blues. Like washable blues are very particular. And also I have no idea how this works. It's essentially witchcraft as far as I can tell. Trying your entire section of blues in the Colodex. Yeah, maybe we should do that for we'll do that for one of these streams one time. See if I have any other blues in here I can try it on. There's a couple of private reserve blues. Let's try it on those real quick. Try the Diplomat green. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Couldn't hurt it. Nope. No effect. No effect. Let's try it on some, this. Try it on Private Reserve's American Blue. Nothing. No effects. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. Nope, it doesn't. No, it's really it's only very particular blues, which is kind of interesting, and I don't know why that is. Like I don't know why or how it works. Like I said, as far as I can tell, it's just magic. But I mean, it works perfectly on this. Wow, wow, that works good. Yeah, right? For the longest time, you thought washable means washed out blue, not erasable. I did too. I was like, why would I want that? Gross. Some sort of chemistry? Likely. Yeah, I didn't know what that was either. And somebody said, oh yeah, no, dummy. That's because you can erase it with an ink eraser. So yeah, wow, that's really interesting. Now, of course, I have to do the Diplomat Royal Blue review so that I can talk about that. So, yeah, neat. I actually forget that I have this most of the time because I just never use it. But it is super duper effective. Like, shockingly effective. Yeah. Inflammable means flammable. Yeah, it does. Right? Inflammable and flammable mean the same thing. Dumb. Nothing erases Murica. There you go. Yeah. I didn't think it would. It's not a washable blue, but like Schaefer has one, and Waterman has, like, a bunch of the like old school companies have a washable blue because they were made to use those blue erasers. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah. All right. So, man, now I'm thinking about this TI2 Design Pen of the Month Club. I don't know. That would be like a good, like a third of my Patreon, though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll try it, but I don't know. Lamy Blue, yeah. Lamy Blue, Pelican Blue, Parker, Schaefer, Waterman, and Cross. Like, yeah, this seems right to me. Diamine has, yeah, I feel like Diamine has a washable blue too. I've never tried it, but I think they have one. Well, we'll try that sometime. Of course, I'm also just gonna mess up my eraser by trying to use it on blues that aren't for it. They're just gonna like turn my eraser blue. Scraggles left and never came back. Doesn't love me anymore. All right, folks, it is 6:50. Like, somehow it is almost 7 o'clock. Audrey has not gotten home yet, though, which she should be home by now. Probably the rain caused a lot of traffic, plus holiday traffic. So yeah, it's about time for me to ring off here for sure. I always end up disappointed with monthly boxes. Yeah, I get it. But I was looking at these. I mean, I was looking at these past ones, and they all seem cool. Like this month's one, I kind of wish I'd gotten that. That looks dope. Look at these like spirals of the little grooves, the blue inside. I don't know. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know. Let us know if we need to form Audrey search teams. I don't think so. Maybe Scraggs is protesting you don't have pizza yet. Well, we never have pizza yet, but you know. Yeah, everybody going places for Memorial Weekend. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. No thanks. So, all right. Time for me to sign off. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment. You've been commenting this whole time. It's awesome. Like and subscribe. Pizza. What you need to do is mix a washable blue with another color, write something, then erase it, see what's left behind. Ooh, fancy. It's it's almost 1 a.m. I know by looking at the clock, by hearing drunk people scream their heads off in pubs. Yep, ta-ta for now. Take care of yourselves and each other. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. And from Audrey and Scraggles and me and Nose and Clipsy Cat, bye, everybody. See you next week.